Hey, look who decided to show up for themselves. Well done. That's step one. Welcome to Uncovering Your Strengths. This mini course is perfect for those of you who are sick of trudging uphill in wet cement. Now, before we get to the actual good stuff, I want you to go and grab a pen and paper. Yeah, actual pen and paper, not your notes app, because you are going to want to scribble as much as you possibly can down. This isn't just fluffy theory that you're going to forget by lunch. This is practical stuff that you can actually use to make your life feel less like a grind all the time and more like something that you actually want to wake up for. So I can hear you asking, what are strengths? What do you want about? Well, I'm referring to those little annoying, effortless things that you tend to do like it's witchcraft. You know those ways that you solve problems without breaking a sweat. Maybe you love talking to people and you're a people person. Maybe you just get stuff done that other people hate like it's no big deal. They're the things that you do on autopilot that others look on like you have cracked some weird secret code. You know that person who likes doing spreadsheets? Like them. Not to mention, they usually make you feel alive and they light you up and slightly make you resentful that you are not getting paid full time just to do that one thing all day. Ringing any bells? Alright, so it's time to go down memory lane without a passport. Remember that time that you were totally on fire, that you weren't burnt out, that it was almost like you were caffeine filled, but the good kind without the headache and the buzzing? The flow kind. You were doing something that felt effortless, energizing, and maybe even borderline enjoyable? What were you up to? Where were you frolicking around in this zone of genius, solving problems like a boss, making magic without even trying? Tune in. How did it feel in your body? Calm? Buzzing? Excitement? Like your brain actually liked you for once? What about your energy? Were you lit up like a Christmas tree instead of drained on 2% battery? And here's the juicy bit. What strength were you using that made all of that click? Yes, you do have them. We're not playing around, you have them. There was a strength there. There was something that you were good at. Maybe it was creativity. Maybe it was problem solving. There was something in that moment that made you feel comfortable, in control, and at ease. What was it? Now go grab the pen and paper that we talked about and jot down whatever comes to mind, all of it, all the good stuff. I want to hear all about you when you were at your best and you were most energized and most having fun. It doesn't have to be work related, it can be life related. Pick apart those pieces and figure out what strength were you using. Now be aware, it might be hiding because you're so used to using it and it comes so naturally to you. So this is just a small list of things that I see pop up with clients all the time. And it's like they've got this magic wand when it comes to these things. So one of these strengths is problem solving. You can give them a total jumbled mess and they will actually have a 5-point plan within 0.2 seconds. I'm one of those. Empathy. Some people have the utmost patience and empathy for others and they are really, really good at helping other people. Some people are great at big picture thinking. They can go, all right, this is everything we've got, let's work it out from there, whereas other people are still stuck here. Some people are really creative. They can go, all right, from that idea we can make this, this, and this. Some people are great at organizing chaos and making everything fit. Some people are just great at leading and organizing other people and encouraging them, and I'm one of those too. Okay, superstar, you have now figured out a strength. Congratulations. If you haven't, don't stress. Send me an email and I will weed it out of you. I promise you have something there. Now, big or small, it counts, and we are going to start using this strength. We are not going to go and shove it in the corner like the yoga mat collecting dust that we swore that we would use. Okay? Right. Now, let me give you an example. If being creative and creativity was something that you wrote down, an example might be that you decide that every day now you're going to kick off your day with something creative to avoid the soul-crushing monotony of the rest of the day. It puts you on a high as soon as you begin. Maybe you want to go full powerhouse and rework your entire job, business, life to actually fit this creativity. Up to you. You can go as big or small as you want. Okay, now I want you to write 3 to 4 things down to test drive this strength, and we're going to use it in the next week, okay? Not when things calm down. We're going to use it in this next week. We're going to use it. So make it something practical. Make it something that you can actually do and use, not something like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to go quit my job and I'm going to become a full-time artist. We want something small. We want to be able to fit it in. We want to be able to do it, and then we want to be able to grow. So let me give you another example of someone who realized they had a strength. Now, this is one of my clients, and she was a teacher's aide, and she was always in a sea of chaotic children, and somehow she was always the one who was stepping in to soothe the meltdowns, breathe through the tantrums, and basically turn the whole room into a zen den. She was great at it. And for her, that was nothing. It didn't bother her. She loved doing it. So at one point, people started to seek her out and would use her in other classrooms that she wouldn't usually work in to calm the space before they needed to do something. This was when she had a little bit of a light bulb moment and went, you know what? This isn't just a strength. This is a bloody superpower. I'm really good at this. So it turns out that calming people down, it wasn't just something that she was good at there. It actually transposed to the rest of her life. And this is ways that she found to use it. At work, she's now the unofficial emotional support person. She gets to go from class to class and help calm down the kids and sort out the chaos. And she loves it. It fulfills her, and she enjoys doing it because it comes so easily to her, and kids just naturally listen. Now, in her personal life, when someone is losing it in the house, she leans to her calming energy to calm things down, and she has put in little steps in place that she uses at school that she can now use at home. And in her routine, she makes sure that she starts the day with something that chills her out and refills her cup, because she does not want to be going into pure chaos and being burnt out herself. So she has made sure that she nurtures herself, she nurtures her own energy. At the beginning and at the end of the day, she makes sure she takes time to recharge those batteries. Okay, so now I'm looking at you. You should have a strength and an action in front of you by now. Right? If you haven't, you've contacted me because we're going to find it together. Now you are going to begin to use that strength as soon as possible. Guess what? This was just the warm-up. Imagine actually uncovering a whole plethora of strengths that you didn't even know that you had, and then building a work and a life setup that does not feel like you're pushing shit uphill every day. You want to get out of bed. You're excited about it. That is what I have built for myself, and I really want you to be able to have that too, because you have strengths that you are not using. You are doing things that you think you have to do just because everybody else does them, and we are not going to do things that way anymore, sister. You're going to have clarity. You are going to have confidence. You are going to have everything finally click for you because you are working to your strengths and not against them anymore. And this is exactly what we're going to do in the Uncovering Your Strengths full course, okay? And because firstly, you are a legend for watching this video and actually wanting to invest in yourself, I want to give you 50% off the course. I really want to give you 50% off the course because you've watched this, you've taken the time, and it actually means that you are dedicated to bettering yourself. So I am all here to help you.